Start a new hobby or even a new career by learning a new skill with Skillshare. Click the link in the description to get your first 2 months of learning for free.
Jordan's messages.
Oh, I wonder what's over here. Perfect frame, perfect shot. Everything looks so nice. And let's take a look over to the left over here, Josh. Does this look familiar to you? Does this remind you of your life? A perfect scene that you're trying to portray? You look just a few inches over, and what do you see? The worst mess you've ever seen. Your life. But that is why Messages is here. Let's get to these messages. Josh said I had a really great opportunity to actually help some people today. Let's hope I don't mess it up. I have really liked this girl for about 1.5 years. We met in school, college, last year, and became friends. At the end of school last summer, I asked her out, but she said she wasn't looking to be in a relationship anytime soon. She has transferred to a school out of state, but we have kind of kept in touch, like a once every other month texting conversation. That's nothing. This last May, I asked her where she was with starting a relationship. This guy barely talks to her and he's texting, how is the relationship going? And more or less got the same answer, no joke. But she was complimentary and even said she was flattered. I went as far as to ask if she would be interested in the future, and she said she just didn't know. The question is, how do I know if she is just nicely letting me down because she isn't interested at all, or if there could be something there in the future? Alright. I'm not gonna tell you, because it's not something that you can just, that you can pick. It is something that you should be able to pick up on. I don't exactly know how to portray it in a way, so I will just give you the answer. This girl is not interested, and I hate to say it. I really do. She moved away, okay? She's gone. You probably, if you guys are kind of friends, text her, but you texting at once a month or something, and the next thing you text is relationship, question mark? Come on. This girl's not interested. Let's move on. Hey Jordan and Josh! First off, I would like to tell you how great your show is. So flattering. It's hilarious, but also equally informative. So yeah, but I have a little bit of a dilemma. I'm currently 17-year-old female, and I'm dating to a 20-year-old male. The messages, it gets confusing. They're always putting stuff in parentheses and then they misspell things. Yes, age matters and technically illegal, but I'll honestly, see, look, this is the problem, Josh. Everyone is always saying, oh, it's illegal. To the world, it might be illegal, but to Messages land, as we have described with first, second, and third basis, it's not technically illegal because nothing is going on. Okay? To the world, there's a lot going on. So everything is illegal. You can barely even look at somebody who's underage if you're in the world. All right, sorry. That's I'll probably cut that out. But I'll honestly a year away. What could that possibly mean? But I'll honestly a year away.
Let me go find it. He's saying she'll be 18 soon.
But my mom caught me talking with this person who, might I add, I've never seen in person but FaceTimed and seen pictures of, and forbid me to talk to him again. I'm 17 and I believe I should control who I decide to be in a relationship with. It's my life after. I'm not naive. Okay. I know this person and I trust him. Oh, since we've been talking for almost 4 years. Oh, this is just getting worse. I feel like I can be myself when I chat with him.
4 years?
They've been she's never met this guy. She only has seen pictures of him for 4 years. This is grade A catfish. I feel like I can be myself when I chat with him on social media or over the phone, and he never pushes me to do anything I don't feel like doing. But this is he's got 4 years invested in this. He can go another 8 until he gets what he wants. I feel completely safe just where he wants you. My mother, however, thinks that this person who has my trust and I care about deeply is some old perv. I don't think I can say that word. It's not that bad. And looking to exploit and murder some. I have to bleep that one out too. That was just kind of vile. And I don't think that it'll pick it up on that. I understand she's only trying to protect me, but it seems a bit too protective. So my question is, do you think I'm a bad daughter if I go against my mother's wishes, talk to me, I think of everyone who doesn't always a malicious intention store? I need to take speed reading classes because I have no clue what that last thing just said. I would strongly suggest that you stop and you listen to your mother, okay? I know sometimes stuff can seem overprotective, okay? It can seem like that sometimes. Maybe your mom is overprotective, but I tell you this time I would listen to her. I would listen to her.
So when they started talking, he was
Right.
16 and she was 13.
Look, it
That still
seems pretty
strange.
weird.
I mean, that's a big age difference when you're 16.
Yeah, 13-year-olds and a 16-year-old. That's a huge difference.
Yeah. It's like dating your friend's kid sister.
They FaceTimed though, Josh. So this person is not some old man who's trying, you know what I'm saying? It's still, so that's kind of off the table, I think. Who knows what kind of technology they have these days, so I cannot keep up with it. I can't keep up with it. But you gotta stop. You gotta stop. Okay? I'm gonna say this and it's gonna hurt your feelings, but this needs to be said. You might not potentially be, maybe you're not as mature as you think. Okay, Josh, let's move on. Josh, why do people not listen to me? Why do they never take my advice?
If there was one piece of advice that you wish everyone would listen to, what is it?
Only one thing. To check out Skillshare. And do you know why? It's like asking a genie for 1,000,000 wishes and then receiving them. If you take this one piece of advice from me, it's like gaining limitless skills from Skillshare. Truly, I am doing you a favor. So now you're begging me, Jordan, what is this Skillshare you speak of? Skillshare is an online learning community for creators with thousands of classes in design, business, creativity, and more. They have a class no matter what you want to learn. And the premium membership gives you unlimited access so you can join the classes and communities that fit you and your goals. No matter what hobby or career you're interested in, they have something great. They have an outdoor photography course that will teach you how to take pictures at sunset, sunrise, and nighttime.
Wow.
They also have a course on low-budget filmmaking. That's what we do. You might find something on there that you didn't even know you were interested in learning. The best part is that an annual subscription is less than $10 a month, and it gets even better. You can join the more than 7 million creators learning with Skillshare, and your first 2 months, free. That's right, a 2-month free trial just by clicking the link in the description below. Josh is crying just thinking about it. I never see him cry. If you're thinking about starting a new project, Skillshare will make it happen. Click the link down in the description to get a free 2-month trial. Now, let's get back to the messages. Hi, Jordan. So I met this guy on Tinder. What is this? We're just going from bad to worse, Josh. When I was 15, he was 17. Again, with the parentheses. But we decided to just be friends. Primarily because he lives far away. Later, I was 18. We started to flirt a little and act like more than friends. We dated for a few months, but since we lived so far from each other, we only saw each other like 10 times. We did make out 3 times, but it didn't really work out. What does that mean? It didn't work out.
That makes it sound like we made out a few times. 3 times.
Oh, I just
We
thought
made out
that
3
they
times.
said made out like it didn't work out, like it wasn't very good. 3 times.
I
Like
don't
it took them 3 times to realize that it wasn't working out really well.
Let's try that one more time.
So I said we should stay friends, and he said he saw it coming and thought it was fine. He got what he wanted. However, it feels like some of his texts are still somewhat flirtatious. He hasn't found another girl yet. Like he sent,
You're like live tweeting the messages as you go.
like he sends Snapchats under shower. Only his shoulder. But still, he did that when we dated too. Thought it would stop as soon as we were back to friends. Can you be friends more than friends and then back to friends? No. You can't. But my advice is the same every time, Josh. Get away from these people, please. This guy, look, I'm a little more worried about this than I am about the last guy. I can't decide which is worse. I cannot decide. Look, okay, I'm fascinated by this little Josh because this wasn't like a little fling. This girl is so invested in this that she was on Tinder and then has been talking to this guy for some of the most influential times of her life. That's why this guy is manipulative. This guy knows exactly what he's doing. How old is he? He's 17. This goes for everybody that's out there. Everybody. This even goes for if you're married. If your husband, if your wife, this might not go for while you're married, but I can't decide, so I'll just throw it out there anyways. If they're sending you these weird pictures of themselves while they're in the shower, something is a little off, okay? I don't care if it's a shoulder. I don't care if it's a pinky. I don't care what it is. If you're in the shower, the phone is off, you could get electrocuted.
What would you say to the shower Snapchat man? Is there any chance that Snapchat shower man could get any better?
No.
He's just gone.
No, he's gone. There's no, as soon as you're the one.
He can't reform?
No. He can't. Look, I'm here to be honest. I'm not giving false hope. There's no hope. Okay? This guy needs a radical change in his life. And it's not going to come from you. It's not, I don't know when, it might come when later on in life, much older, and he looks back and he's like, wow, that was really stupid.
He's still sending shower shoulder Snapchat.
He probably still will be. Once you're a shower shoulder sender, you don't come out of it. You don't, okay? Maybe Josh, because this guy's doesn't watch messages, I guarantee you that. If there's somebody out there right now who does the shower shoulder send, if you're a shower shoulder sender, maybe this was your wake-up call. Maybe messages is the only thing that can save you. It's too funny to be mad at. It's sad, Josh. Hi, Blimey Cow.
Hello.
Hello. I recently graduated high school, and at the end of the year, a girl asked me to out.
Go out.
Go out. I've been dating this girl for 4 months, and we've each never dated anyone before. So we are taking things slow. But recently I've wanted to start holding her hand and to kiss her, but I don't know how to go about this. Should I ask her, or how should I go about this? She is quite introverted, and I am struggling to pick up if there are any hints that she's ready for this next step. Look. Messages land. Josh is a little confusing. Okay, he's going out of order, but this is the game he has chosen to play. He's not at home base yet, which is marriage, and after that is, well, kissing, and then after that maybe some other thing. But because you're choosing to not play by the rules, I will have to try and go into this realm. If this girl is introverted, okay, and it's hard to read what she wants, I would not push this too much, okay? Because chances are she's in messages land. She's probably watching this show too. And
yes, Jordan, please.
Yes, please, Jordan, help me. If you're not getting 100% immediate signs that this is what this girl is wanting from you, I would just keep the same thing going. You're still running around the bases. For a long time we're running. I can't even remember what the bases were.
The distance between the bases is very far.
It's, yes, in messages lanes, the distance is maybe years apart. It's the only thing I
think base 1 was holding hands, and then his base 2 is holding hands more than once a week.
Oh, yeah, okay, yes. Base 1, maybe, okay, you can talk about holding hands, but you should ask her first, okay? You can't pick up, you can't read her for some reason. Maybe you should ask her. Now, once we start moving our way around the bases more, that's when maybe time needs to expire, like, longer.
Okay.
I'm trying to say.
The distance between the bases.
It gets infinitely, it gets infinitely more as you go around. And
it seems like the messages land bases have evolved, perhaps, a little bit. What they stand for.
So, that's what you should do. Look, I don't want you guys to cry, okay? It's such a huge change. Lots of changes coming, okay? messages. It's not being deleted. It's not going away. It's still the same people here, Josh and me, and sometimes Sarah occasionally. But we are changing rooms. This room is not normally this messy, okay, Josh? But this was just a great metaphor for people's disastrous lives, okay? Our lives aren't like this. You think our lives are like this? This was a metaphor. We're changing rooms. Okay, sad. This was when messages got good again. It was in this room.
Yeah.
Now, messages will get even better in the next room. And if it does not, then we will, without saying anything, move back up to this room.
Like it never happened.
It never happened. Josh needs this space up here now that there's a new child. Don't be messy. And leave good messages.